everyone. This afternoon, our presentation aims to make a comparison between market sales of pesticides and seeds, comparing different firms. How can we see in the graphs? We are going to discuss the main points of these graphs, which illustrate the most important firms in the GM market in 2007. So it's over to Kev to outline the worldwide market for GM food products and the companies that are more powerful in the world.
Okay. Thank you, Sara. Now, I'm going to talk about the worldwide market for genetic material. And this graph is comprised of the top 10 international sales in 2007. And I would like to focus in these three companies, Amgen, Genentech, and Monsanto. As you can see, Amgen was the main company which had the highest amount in terms of sales compared to the others, with just over 15 million US dollars. And the second highest for income, the second highest company for income was Genentech, with around 9.5 million US dollars. And the third company was Monsanto with just under 9 million US dollars. From the data and from our perspective, a convincing argument could be made that these companies only have profit interest, and they are not concerned with feeding the world's poor and hungry. Now, Natalia is going to talk about this graph, the pesticides firms.
Okay, thank you, Kate. Now we will pass from corporate control onto the world pesticide firm. This pie chart from August 2008 illustrates the 10 main companies who share the pesticide market. Leading this list are Bayer and Syngenta, both exhibited just under 20% of the total sales of pesticides. Monsanto, another well-known company, represents the fifth largest agrochemical company in terms of pesticide market, occupying 9% of market share. Other minor companies share an equal proportion. And from the data explained by Kev and myself, Monsanto is presented as a leader company, not only in GM food, but also in pesticide as well. Okay, we'd like to throw light on this ownership. So here is Melissa to show the top proprietary seats in firms.
Well, to begin with, I'd like to explain what this pie graph really shows. Well, it basically illustrates the monopoly of seeds by multinational companies. In other words, it represents ownership of genetic material. We can say that nearly a quarter of all GM seeds commercialized in the world are owned by Monsanto. And to follow up, we can see that 15% of all genetically modified seeds sold are the property of DuPont, and just under a tenth are owned by Syngenta and Grape Lima Grain. Approximately 15% of seeds monopoly is represented by these other companies, their enterprise. Well, from the data I've just presented and from our perspective, it's clear that Monsanto represents a powerful company in terms of seed control. And now I'd like to turn things over Sara, because when I speak in English, it's confused. Sara to conclude our presentation.
Thank you, Sugar. To sum up, it's notable that the main company with the highest amount in terms of sales is AMG, how Kat told us. Following this, Natalia showed that Monsanto and Bayer represent the top companies in pesticide sales. Also, we could conclude that the top proprietary seed company is Monsanto as the most powerful enterprise in the world, how Melissa told us. So it seems to us that in the future it might be difficult to buy food without contribution to Monsanto's profit margin. So we hope you have enjoyed the presentation. Thank you.
Very good.